Good evening, folks. This is Greg Judy at Green Pastures Farm. Today, I'm actually out in front of area we're going to be grazing here. Oh gosh, we'll be here in about 8, 9, 10, probably about 10 to 12 more days. We are we are pretty dry. We've gotten some rains, but now the rains have shut off. But we had an auger today. I was digging some holes to put some posts in, and we went down 4 foot, and it's wet. I mean, there's some pretty good moisture down there, so we're feeling pretty good about our subsoil moisture. I wasn't feeling so good about it here about 3 weeks ago, but we've caught some rain. And now we're looking forward to the spring flush. But the reason I wanted to show you this farm, this is a farm that I leased. Oh, that was in 2017. So this has been 6 years. This is all cedar trees. Everything you're looking here was cedar trees. Cedar and thorns. And we took the cedar trees off. Of course, we took a lot of the thorns off. We didn't take them all off. There's one. Now that's a thornless cedar tree. I wish I could have more of those, but we've got some thorn ones going down that fence row right here. The old fence row. But, you know, we put some pressure on them. I mean, we've come in here and we've cut them and we've painted them, and there's a few we missed. Right here's one. That's all right. We'll get him. But I'll tell you what, it's unbelievable the transformation this farm has taken. It really is. My Uncle Scott owned this back in, gosh, I think he bought this farm in about 1962. And he was killed on this road out here by a drunk driver in 1967. And so my aunt, one of my aunts, this is her part of the estate, she sold it to a fellow, and he still owns it. And so we've been able to lease it from him, and it feels good to have Uncle Scott's farm back under our management. But the landowner that bought it, of course, he wasn't into livestock, and he just kind of bought it for an investment, and he added to it. He added quite a bit to it. There's 240 acres here now, all in one farm. And we've got the lease on the whole farm. Boy, there's a rank one. Whew, I'm gonna get that dude. See, you cut these things, they get mad. That's all right. That one never got painted when it got cut, so it's gonna have a little treatment. But it's unbelievable with good management. We did unroll some hay on this farm. You can see a little spot of hay right over there, right there on that hill. I think we put down, I think it was around 12 to 15 bales total on this ridge. And we were here in December, and we haven't been back. And all the manure pats have been dislodged by turkeys. There's a really nice population of wild turkeys here. And yeah, this is the farm I killed the 30-pounder on 3 years ago, 30-pound gobbler. And I've got my turkey blind put up. And that's gonna be opening up, not this Monday, but it's always the 3rd Monday in March. And I am looking forward to it. I've been hearing them gobble. I've been seeing them out in the fields. Got some gobbling right behind our house. It's just I don't know, I come over here and it's just such a beautiful farm now. 'Cause I guess you appreciate it more when you realize what you started with. And I started with cedars. Oh, there's a deer. goes the deer. Down in that bottom, way down there. Now, when we got management of this, that bottom was just solid brush. And between Chainsaw and me and Johnny, oh, there's a turkey. I'll be darned. There's a turkey down there on the edge of that bottom too. Just walking along. 2 of them. Really black looking, so I bet that's gobblers. I love it. I love wildlife. I'm a grazer, I'm a cattle, sheep farmer, ruminant guy, but I love wildlife. I guess I feel like I'm doing a good job when I go out on the farm and I see that I'm making a good living on the farm, and at the same time I haven't destroyed the environment. It's thriving. It's thriving. And the reason it's thriving is because we're mimicking nature. We're bringing a large herd of herbivores through here. We're grazing it and we're leaving, but behind we're leaving the urine and the manure, and the hooves have trampled some of this on the ground, and then we don't come back. We don't come back until it's recovered. We're not using the Columbus method. You know, Columbus method is you turn them out in the spring and discover them in the fall. That's not going to work. You're not going to have a farm that looks like this. Yeah, gosh. Kind of gives me goosebumps looking at it. I know Uncle Scott would just be tickled if he was alive and saw what's going on down here on the ground. Look at that. Folks, I didn't plant that clover. It's coming in as a result of our management. I get a lot of emails. Greg, what should I plant? What should I plant? I'm like, well, I'd plant 4 feet. Get a herd of animals out there and start grazing it, trampling it, giving it a good recovery period, and you're going to have pastures that look like this. It's going to take time. Sometimes time is cheaper than spending a ton of money and running out of money and you go broke. You don't want to do that. Folks, there's clover all over this ridge. There's clover galore. Look at this. I mean, it's all over here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's all earthworm castings. Holy moly. That might have been a night clover right there. It's hard to, well, you can't find a manure pile in here that's intact. The turkeys have spread them all out. I'm sure the crows, there's been some crows in here. I see a little bit of old hay right here. I was gonna look, it looks like it's been flipped around. Something's been digging in it. Yep. Something's been digging in it. Well, I'm gonna dig in it right here and see what I find. Yeah, it's moist. Beautiful stuff. Good earthworm food. I'm gonna spread that out a little bit. It's so thick right there that, yeah, well, here's another spot. There's things digging in here. Yeah, there's no worms. Oh. He's like, I'm getting out of Dodge. Oh yeah, there's some more. Good stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to show you the progress on this piece of land. It's really coming. That's some of the silver pasture that Johnny, I marked it, and we kept the walnuts and some of the oaks, and we took out all the thorn trees and the cedars. And it's coming nice. That's some really pretty savanna down in there. Civil pasture type area. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a beautiful day here. It's April 10th. And just a beautiful day to be alive at Green Pastures Farm. And the cattle are gonna be pretty happy when they hit this. Folks, y'all have a good one, and we'll hit that subscribe button on the way out, and we'll see you next time.